Good morning, Guardians. Ebontis here with your weekly solo Nightfall run-through guide for you guys. Modifiers we've got this week on the Will of Crota strike against Omnigul are Arc Burn. So arc damage from you is ×2, arc damage from enemies is ×3. Small arms primary weapon damage again ×2. Regular or special and heavy weapons are 3/4 damage. So you've also got Grounded, more damage while airborne, so keep your butt on the ground, and IronClad, more enemies will have shields. My build today, I'm just going in with my Hunter just to mix it up. Kind of go with what I always consider the weakest class with regards to PvE in the armor standpoint. Invisibility, agility still good, just always you always seem to be a bit squishier as a Hunter. Got my Zalo Supercell here, primary and arc burn. This thing's going to be doing tons of damage, so make sure if you've got this thing, it's a great week for it. Also got a solid arc sniper rifle and an arc rocket launcher, so just bring those with you as well. But Zalo's going to be doing lots of the work, but if you need to take stuff out quickly like a big group, you can still always do this. Keep that one in mind. So everything else just standard stuff. So arc weapons, Zalo Supercell is going to be the big one, and let's jump right into it. So probably should turn my HUD on, sorry about that. There we go, and let's go. So yeah, this week will be Iron Banner will be live. Got even my Iron Banner cloak here equipped for just a little reminder. That stuff will go live at about noon Central Time. Just waiting for that thing to go live. As soon as that goes live, I will get you guys the inventory update for Aphrodite, see what she's got, see what the rolls are like. She seems to have pretty much god rolls as of late, so definitely check her inventory out. The armor has been pretty amazing on stat rolls. So once you come around this corner, guys, just be a little cautious. You can go through this thing pretty clean the entire time and have one guy just throw you off. Those boomer knights and stuff will be pretty epic, so watch for those. Start with a grenade over here if you've got one. Hopefully that'll kind of clean some of these guys out. Captains will go down really quickly. A lot of that chaining effect will be very nice. And then again, a lot of those little tracking shots from the Vandals, they're going to be arcs, so be careful there. Also, the Shanks are arc, so try and get those down quickly as possible. Try and not let them even hardly fire. Watch your cover here on these corners. Again, just be careful. Just watch how exposed you are. Watch your corners. Once you take out the Shanks, you've got these stealth guys coming to you. Take a second. They usually come in a couple waves, or from both sides, for example. There we go. Should be most of them. Just watch out. See what's coming around the corner. Check your left over here if you can get this guy taken out. Just one less side to worry about. Now, all the little snipers in the back there are going to be arcs, so be careful about those. Check your health. The little tracking shots get to be fun. Try and throw a grenade back there, see what damage you can do. Again, those Vandals back there are going to sting a little bit, so just watch your angles. If you can mix up the angles here, try and do that. You can just try and take out the guys as quick as you can. Anybody with swords or anybody really charging you with melee is going to be somewhat painful. So the captain with his swords, he is going to be arc. Quite a few guys are going to be arc in this one, so just be cautious. You're going to have boomer knights that are arc. A lot of things are going to be arc. So take your time in here. This room is just very condensed and close together. The Thrall are arc. The snipers are arc. Their little tracking shots. The boomer knights are going to be that way as well. So just keep that one in mind as you're working through. Take your time. Pick off the guys. If you want to try and rush this thing, you can. There's just going to be a few guys that can just wreck you really quickly. So just be cautious in how aggressive you are in this one. It's better off to survive as opposed to having to replay an entire section. So now if you want to try and throw a grenade up there, try and do that. Try and take out that boomer knight. That'll be beneficial. He's going to be up here. They do have shields. Try and take him out pretty quickly. Watch those guys. There should be pretty decent flow of these Thrall coming to you. Just, you know, keep popping them in the head, getting your ammo back. Should go pretty quick. Again, if you don't have a Zalo Supercell, just, you know, take your time with a primary. You should still be able to do a lot. Shouldn't be completely useless. Just going to take a little longer. This is in beast mode here with small arms and arc damage. You're going to be doing tons of damage, so keep that in mind. Now, once you don't really hear it, but once you get enough of the Thrall down, you're going to have these enemies that come out in the middle. Thrall, some Vandals, things like that are going to be out there. So just, again, play this room mostly to your cover benefit. You're going to have quite a few enemies out there, and just keep balance back and forth. Still going to have some boomers out there. Still going to have some vandal snipers. Try and just take them off from the room cautiously as you can. Watch the left-hand side over here. And then continue to watch this side for the thralls coming through. One of them won't totally wreck you like they have previously. But, you know, if you do go that way, watch out. Use your grenades. I'm using a skip grenade just to mix it up because I don't know if I hardly ever use that thing in PvP. There's that boomer. Again, he almost wrecked me right there. I've had a death to one of those previously, so those boomer knights are rough, so just watch those. They just kind of suck for a reason that they're a little more painful than they should be. The thrall do come for a while in this, so again, just keep checking your sides. Take those boomer knights out quick. And just keep the ammo flowing into these guys. Nothing really too crazy this morning here, just patience. It's more it than anything. Once you get the boomer knights down, you should be in reasonable shape.
Push forward, Guardian.
Here is where you want to watch this doorway. You're going to have a lot of enemies coming out. Try and pick them off as quick as you can as they come out of that door, but watch their tracking shots. They're going to be painful. Back up a little bit. Watch this guy. A couple of these guys will charge you, so be careful. Be aware. Just be aware that they're out there. Watch your sides. Watch your angles. And again, just watch anybody that's going to come up and charge. If you want to check your sides over here, you're going to have some drag. Just work your way around the room. Nothing should be too crazy at this point. Just pick up all your ammo and you should be good to go. So that's the first room. Not too shabby. I had one random death in there just from poor choice of placement, but outside of that, not too bad. And once you're done with that, you can come up here. Now, you could run and charge that a little faster if you went invisible. You could probably skip this as soon as those guys spawn. But it's better to be safe than sorry. Clear out those guys if you're just having some issues surviving. Alright, so I'm not claiming this is a no-death run, but just a few things to watch out for. One, once you kill enough enemies and kind of get close enough up to this door, you're going to spawn the shanks that start coming in. Those are going to be fun. The shanks kind of spawn randomly. I don't know if it's a number of enemies that you kill or whatever, but as soon as they spawn in, which I think they already have because they're actually in the room. Nope, they're just outside the walls. As soon as they spawn in, you want to run back to those stairs you just came up. They get to be rather painful, and when they spawn in, they just get to be really rough. So watch your corners. They've spawned over here on the left. There's some in the back. So best place for you to be is kind of somewhere out here in the middle. Just watching. As soon as they spawn in, which they just did, you want to keep checking your radar. Run back here, strafe a little bit, and then come down to these stairs. Once you're down the stairs, they will not chase you down here, but they will kind of come up and meet you up here in the middle. So pull up, try and get the shanks to come to you. Zalo should, you know, burn through their shield pretty quickly. It's a solar shield, so you're not going to have much that pairs with that. But just take their shields out quick before they get too many shots off. Their arc shots do tend to come quickly once they start firing, so be careful. At this point, you're also going to have some stealth sword enemies, so keep an eye out for those. They're going to be pretty painful. And then just start watching your snipes. Those snipers out there are going to be painful. Pick them off pretty quick. And again, watch your corners. If you're going to throw anything over here, use a nice grenade, piss everything off for a second. Then come back and watch these snipers. These yellow bar snipers in the back, they're painful. A strong high impact sniper should be able to take them out mostly. And then again, watch your corners. You got the captain over here. He's going to be pretty ticked off at you. And then you got plenty of vandals out there. Sniper should still do plenty of damage if you can actually hit the target you're firing at. It's a benefit. Captain's actually just going to sit there and take it for a change. You got a couple snipers again on the left here. One straight ahead. Make sure as you're fighting them, you're sniping. If you want to knock that one off the ledge, one good sniper shot should knock him down. He'll usually fall behind, and then you can work on these enemies. He's going to be hiding behind there. You can throw a grenade back there. Look, stealth guys took that grenade in the face. Stealth guys are going to be coming. Watch for those. Now you're also potentially going to have another round of shanks. Be careful about those. They're going to be spawning in, again, kind of on top of you. Some will spawn in the room. Some will be outside. As they come in, just be careful. They don't really have much of a warning to their spawn or a timing sometimes. I've seen them be a little odd. So just watch out for those shanks. If those shanks come in the room, just run backwards. It's much better to be safe than deal with a whole bunch of insanity and stupid stuff. Alright, got some decent ammo. Most things are pretty clear around here. I think that sniper, he should potentially be dead. You got one more enemy above you up there, so just be careful. As the ships are arc, don't even mess with them. Just let the enemies come in. Let those ships do their cycles. You'll be fine. Just don't screw with the ships. They will wreck you faster than you even could possibly imagine. I had one pretty much just one-shot me earlier. Just one shot. Nothing I could do. Just done. Not much warning, not much of anything, so just stay back here. Don't screw with the ship. Those shot grenades are going to be painful, but that skiff turret will just mess you up. So just kind of bounce back and forth in the doorway, pick off the enemies you can from a distance, and do what you can. Just watch your radar, make sure nothing gets too close. If there's any stealth guys out there. Again, you still have that sniper up there, so just watch him. Once you get to venturing out, there's 4 ships that come in, so just let them cycle through. If you don't peek out of the doorway, the skiff turret shouldn't find you. You could always, of course, pick them off. It's not necessary. The ship will be out of there in no time, so just pick up some ammo and keep going. I've got plenty around somewhere. There's a Vandal. They're going to slowly continue to work their way up to you. Just watch your sides, watch your radar. They'll be working their way up. Watch the snipers out there. You know, throw a skip grenade, see what you can do just to piss everything off a little bit. Then once everything has spawned, which usually it will, the main thing you need to take out is the yellow named captain in the back. So, a couple ways you can do that. You can work your way out a little bit slowly. Got a Vandal here. He is arc, so just be careful of that. Again, you've got that sniper up top. Don't get too venturesome until you take him out, so just be careful and be aware that he's out there. Work your way with these cover and these sides, and you should be okay going forward. Again, there's that sniper I was talking about. You just knocked him off a ledge. Now is when you turn around, pick this guy off. You should be alright. And again, mostly should be okay. Watch that sniper in the back. You'll have a couple Vandals back there. Pick them off. They're not too bad. And they're just going to kind of creep around the sides. You're going to have the big enemies down below. So try and take those guys out. You know, a couple rockets will usually do some work. That was a terrible shot, guys. Don't do what I'm doing. Actually make your shots count. Find that guy though. If you can get the captain down there to show himself and take his shield down. Otherwise, just work your way down and around. He'll be back there. There's a Vandal back there. He teleported. I knew he did. Alright, so if you can't see the captain, come over here on the right-hand side. You can usually get a good angle on him without getting too exposed. Use this cover here and find him. Just smash him right in the face. Usually a good way to do that's with a rocket. Once you finish that part, the rest of the enemies should be pretty much down on this lower level. You might have a stealth Vandal down here, so just watch out. Should have a couple. They may have actually taken the stealth guys, but if you're curious, you can stand on one of these and be safe. Or up here. Once all the Vandals and that named captain is down, got a couple drag over here and come forward. So moving right along to the next part of the strike. Again, just watch the skiff turret there and the shanks. Both two things that can catch you off guard without much more warning and wreck you pretty quickly. So moving onward, we're going to go ahead and get to the hive side of things. This is all the fallen and all the fun stuff. You got some hive mixed in, but mostly fallen. Now we're going straight hive towards the boss room. Got to cross through the outside over here in Skywatch, and we'll make our way through. Your burns are not effective out here, so don't even worry about using them. If you need to get any ammo, you can kill a few of these guys. Other than that, just run down here, dodge the shots from the hive ship, as sometimes it'll be up there, and just work your way through. You may or may not have enemies in here. Usually I don't on the strike, so just keep going. And come around the corner. Now, you used to be able to run through, and next week, once the dawning is live, this thing will kind of get changed. But this will be the last week that it'll probably be like this, unless they actually have the change in there. So, come up to this panel as soon as you can. You'll scan this thing. There you go. Pull your ghost out. And then this door will open. Now, you could run underneath and try and skip everything. For the sake of doing this, I'm going to do it a little more legitimately. Just so you guys can get a feel for what it's actually like. So come through here, and I'm just going to do this normal. Honestly, small arms and arc burn, it's hard to do anything else besides this. If you want to get a good shot on Omnigul, when she sees you, she will start to fire, but she's got an arc shield, so she will go down pretty quickly. and then just start mowing these guys down. Just make sure you're in cover behind those wizard shots are going to start to hurt pretty quickly, so just watch your cover, watch your angles. She's going to be painful during the whole strike. She's going to suck a lot, so just keep that in mind. There's that thrall underneath that I shot over there. He's going to be hiding out underneath over there, so just be careful and aware of that. You're going to have some Ascendant Knights. Those Boomer Knights are going to hurt, so watch their shots. A couple of them hit you, you're going to be pretty much in quick pain. So then you can come up here, you can stay in upper deck ground to try and be safe. Once you fall down, you're going to start to have a couple wizards across the way. Pick up any ammo, and then Omnigul's going to be up here. You're going to have a couple of wizards. Try and take those out quickly. Try and find those hallowed wizards if you can. If their shield is down, go for those snipe shots in the head. And then just try and take them out quickly. Omnigul's going to be in the back. And then just watch. These hallowed thralls will just ruin your day. Watch the wizards as well. They're going to be coming over. As soon as they come over, try and take them out. Those wizards are pretty painful. Once the wizards are down, your biggest thing is just going to be all the enemies that come down. Once you get enough damage on Omnigul, she will run, but you've also got one boomer up top. So pull out a sniper, get ready to take him out. They do have arc shields, so they go down reasonably quickly. Not the best use of an auto rifle at that range, but, you know, do what you can. And again, she's going to be up there doing her thing. You just have to put enough damage into her to get her to kind of leave and spawn the rest of her guys. Once the guys are mostly down, she's not too bad. Drop her shield. Keep trying to put some shots into her. There's her scream. She should be doing what she's doing now. You'll get a good spawn of enemies that come in. Chunk a grenade up there and kind of get the rest of the world to get ticked off. So, big boy here, Ogre's going to come in. He's a red ogre. He's not too bad. He's just going to get all pissed off at you. These Boomer Knights are going to be painful, so be careful. If you need to get on the upper deck, you can. That'll save you from them. Then just pull back and take these guys out comfortably as you can. Farther back you are, the safer you're going to be. The Knights aren't too bad. Just keep away from their swords. They're still going to hurt quite a bit. A lot of the world of Hive is going to be arc, so just be aware of that. There's going to be a lot of pain coming your way. And you're going to have some Boomer Knights in the back, so just be aware of those. Again, if you can find a Boomer Knight, just pick them off with a sniper rifle. Should be a pretty quick way to do it. And just keep moving. You've got some distance. Chunk a grenade up there. Kind of mess with them. Should be able to take some stuff out. Watch those Hallowed Thrall as well. There's always going to be a few of the Hallowed Thrall. Sometimes they'll be on the other side. And just work your way up slowly. Watch your cover. Try and pull them out. And just watch your two sides. Thralls, not too much of a worry. It's the Knights that you're really going to want to worry about. Curse Thrall, they're painful, but you should be able to kill them because they're slow. But those Boomer Knights, if they're coming to you, they can be a little speedy. So again, just watch your cover. Come here, Knight. Where'd you go? He just really doesn't want to play, does he? He's up here. He's up here. Come on, there. One will be sitting over there in the corner. Should have one more. There he is. Chase him out a little bit. You'll have a few... Man, those guys do hurt. Alright, so once all the Boomer Knights are down, gonna have some Acolytes coming in the back. And you should be relatively safe. Now this is where the boss fight starts to commence. Kill Omnigul. Come around this corner. You have a few enemies that come to you. She'll get this initial scream off. You've got one enemy back here, and again with those shields, try and take those guys out pretty quickly. In the event that you die, which I did, just due to some of this joyful arc damage. Told you guys it would be fun. You get a lot of damage, but unfortunately so do the enemies. So, once she screams, she's always spawning a wave of enemies. This first one, just let them come to you. You're going to have some Acolytes walk around this corner. And you're going to have some Boomer Knights start to show up. Let everything come to you. Now in the back, straight back there, you're going to have that Boomer Knight way in the back. If you're far enough back, his arc won't actually get to you. You can crouch down, put a couple shots into him. Now if he does put up a shield, wait for that shield to drop. And pop him in the face with the second sniper shot, and you should be good to go. All these green engrams, at least those are going away with the dawning. Around the corner, you're also going to have another Boomer Knight. He's just going to be waiting for you. Take him out quick. You're also going to have some Sword Knights that charge. Don't let them tag you. They hurt. And you're going to have another Knight out ahead. If you're focused completely to the left, that Boomer Knight over here will get a couple shots on you on the way before you even pretty much know it's coming, and you're kind of SOL at that point. So slowly check your cover. You're going to have one Boomer in the back here. If you pop him with a sniper shot, he'll put up a shield. Then as soon as he drops that shield, you want to try and pop him again. Hopefully not getting tagged while it's happening. So yeah, 2 shots. I'll usually take those out. One for their shield and another one for their actual health. Once you have all the enemies down, on this first wave you could come up here. I would really never advise going in the back there because their shots are going to track you pretty quickly. I'll just show you guys. Everything is just going to track you fast. So what you want to do is, again, Zalo is going to be a pretty effective way to do damage to her. If you have a skip grenade, bounce it off that back there. It should at least find her. Drop her shield and you can do some damage to her. Again, your best thing you can do is just work your cover. I would not advise jumping up here like this, because if you do, she's going to get those shots on you pretty quick. As soon as she starts firing, you're going to die in basically like a second. Not really a great way to get around that one, so just let her hover back and forth. If she starts firing, just run. It's honestly the best bet. It's going to be kind of a slow fight. And again, if she switches sides, you move cover. Just go back and forth and keep messing with her. Again, those grenades up there, at least on her upper level, will chase her. Drop her shield down and then just keep the firing going. As soon as she starts firing, again, get back, recover your health. You don't have too long of her firing that you actually get to survive. Not too often that you actually get to do a lot of damage to her for a long period of time. As soon as she screams just like that, she's going to spawn another wave of enemies. Safest place to be on every wave when she does that is up here. There are certain times, depending on the waves, and it's usually not even when she screams, you're going to have some curse thrall that walk out of here. They're going to hurt. So just be aware of those. They're going to be back there. So don't go screwing with those. You're going to have first the acolytes that come out. Let those come to you. You're going to have some enemies around the corner. In the back again, you're going to have this knight. Let him put up his shield, get that first shot. That second shot will drop him down quickly. Over here on your left, you're still going to have that boomer working. Let him do his thing, put his shield up, drop him down pretty quick, and let those enemies come to you. And again, keep checking your sides. Still going to have some enemies moving around. You're going to have this other boomer knight walk around. Don't really take, any of these sides for granted. These knights do tend to wander, sometimes a little slow. You'll be looking left and you'll get flanked on the right. Kind of sucks. Again, keep working on the acolytes. The next set, you're going to have this guy in the back here. Pop him. If you get a chance for a second shot, go for it. Otherwise, wait for him to put up a shield, and when that thing drops, you'll be alright to go. Now from here, if you want to take some of these enemies out, you can crouch, see what's down below, and just be careful, move around the sides. Later waves, you're going to have an enemy spawn up there. It's a boomer knight, so again, you've got to be really cautious. But what you're really looking for is trying to take out these regular wizards. Also not standing in that crap poison that hurts you. But look for those regular wizards. Those are the ones you want to try and take out, because you don't want to deal with any more enemies than you absolutely have to. Again, that skip grenade up there, but all those wizard shots, the red ones, Omniguls, they're all going to hurt a lot, so you want to try and finish them quickly before you start messing with Omnigul. Red wizard, take it out quick if you can. Once that one's down, then it's just Omnigul. Looks like I've got one acolyte floating around down here too. Again, watch your cover. Don't get too rambunctious really in doing any of this stuff. See, pretty much full health, couple shots from Omnigul, pretty much down. I'm trying to find an acolyte who's roaming around. There, that's all I wanted. Alright, so now, should be one more wizard up there. Can't seem to find it at the moment. I'm going to keep just putting some shots into her where you can, cautiously. Not really too rambunctious. If you can pump a whole clip into her before she really wakes up, works pretty well. That's the curse thrall I'm talking about. It's not even when she's going to scream. You're going to have curse thrall start to come out of the door. And this is where listening for their, raspy whisper thing as they come out. That's all you got to do. And then when they come out, just take them out. They go down pretty quickly. Usually a cursed, a regular. And you'll have a couple more coming from the other side. So take your time. When you hear that, listen, back up, be cautious. You can have a couple coming from a different angle, but these couple coming behind you are what will really kind of ruin your day. Once you're down to her, again, toss that grenade up there if you want to piss her shield off real quick. And again, if you take a couple shots, jump and get out of there fast. Get your health back up to full before you engage again. Then as soon as you do engage, just be, that's all I can tell you is be cautious. A couple shots from her is going to just take things out quick. And again, if she gets the jump on you and starts firing, just move, get out of the way, don't even risk it. You want to wait for her basically between clips is the best way I can describe it. When she kind of has to reload her hands is when you want to go for the damage. Yep, just like this, don't even risk it. Let that health come back. Also seems like I've got an enemy out there on this level. Alright, I didn't hear her scream, but I do have a wave of enemies coming, so watch your radar as well. Back up when that happens and you'll get to the next wave of enemies. All your standard acolytes, your boomer in the back. Take him out. Let that shield come up. And as soon as it drops, get that shot in his face. And then start working down the acolytes and just work your way around again. Now the wizards are going to start escalating, unfortunately. They're going to go from red bar to yellow bar wizards. They'll usually do that on the last wave, so just be careful of that. And then just watch what charges around the corner here. So again, backing up as you continue to work these guys down from a safe distance. Now you can see on the radar I've got one enemy on my right hand side over here. He's actually on the other side of that wall. And of course he's going to be a boomer knight, so you want to again be very, very cautious. Kind of an annoying part here, trying to take out this boomer knight. Shield's basically saving his butt. So watch those boomer knights, they can be a bit annoying. And again, 2 of those shots will take you out, so when you get that first one, run back, don't try and be gutsy, wait for your health to recharge. And you're going to have the second one out in front. If you can take him out before he really knows what's happening, it's good. Just watch for him to patrol around as you're still working these enemies on the left. They're going to still be there, so caution, always in your favor. I say that. I've had a few deaths on this one already, guys. I'm not joking around when this is some quick and painful ones. Even these little thrall, if you don't see them coming and they come at you quick, they can take you out in a couple shots just because you can be low on health. Now, one thing that's nice about this guy up here, you can throw a grenade. I can really piss him off up there just a little bit, pull him out, try and finish him off. And if you can finish him off with a grenade, something like that, just to pull him out of that corner, it's always a nice way to do it. Next thing, don't forget about your boomer here in the back. Shoot him once, let that shield pop up. Shoot him one more time and you're good to go. Make sure you're reloaded if you do want to use that thing on any of the wizards. Got a random acolyte in the back. And again, check your radar from here. If you're up here and you have an enemy still here, he is not dead. So make sure he is dead before you peek out and start looking for these wizards up top. Use your grenades. Those are going to be a nice little benefit as you're trying to take out some of these regular wizards. Also some knights up there too. Another thing you can do if you're trying to take, again, stupid shots at the boss with a rocket launcher, not the best move. If she stands still, or you can find a good time. I'm just whiffing. Double whiff with rockets there. That's awesome. I wouldn't typically venture out here. If you're looking for ammo, do it and do it quickly, and then kind of get back in hiding. She is pretty pissed off over there. She's at about half health, so I mean it's moving. But it looks like I've got another wizard over here on my level to deal with. This regular wizard, you can deal with it a little farther away, which is good. So she can't get you. Normally they don't drop down on this level. They're usually up on that catwalk with her. But if they do that, just be aware it's going to happen. She can kind of have some screwy moments. Now apparently there's one more knight up here as well. So if that happens, use those grenades to your benefit. See if you can piss off the world. If your health gets low, pull back. I say it a lot. I've died a lot. Not my cleanest run this morning for sure, guys. So I'm not messing around when I just say, you know, take your time, work what angles you can, and take your time to get your damage shots and then pull back. I mean, Zalo does a lot of damage to her. Unfortunately, she does a lot of damage back, so you just got to play the game of shoot and run, shoot and run. Not really a better way to describe it than that. There's, again, that knight back there. I'm trying to get... There we go. Got a nice little shot with my grenade on her. If she takes those breaks in firing, again, take that advantage and listen for those cursed thrall. They're coming right there. Noticed it when I popped out of my radar. I had something behind me. Doesn't take much, but they're definitely going to mess you up. If they catch you off guard, your day will be over. They will kill you. Some more cursed thrall, and then you're going to have a few more hallowed ones out there as well. Listen for them. Usually one more around the corner. I can still hear him. There he is. Alright, at this point, still doing what I'm doing. I'm going to come underneath here real quick. There's that Boomer Knight. He's the one I was kind of messing with. He dropped down below. So again, be aware that he's out there. If you want to go after him, be careful where you expose yourself. Come to the side over here. You should be able to take him out. And then just watch your cover back and forth. As she starts the fire, she's going to know where you're at. Oh, come on. Thought my grenade was going to get her. Might be a reasonable time for a rocket. I'm just going to literally miss every rocket I'm firing at her. Not my day for rockets. I know it's not a tracking one, but I don't get a whole lot of time to lock on it either anyway. There's one that finally connects. Good solid direct hit. Unfortunately, her shield's going to come back up before I can do much about it. That last shot is going to be coming. Again, if you're going to peek out, do it when she's like between clips on her hands. And there's the scream. This will be our last one, and then we'll finally finish this up. Sorry about the slower boss fight, guys. By yourself, arc burn. It's not really a fast way to do this one. If you want to get gutsy, I've tried that a couple times, and I've died quickly. So between the boomers and her and the wizards, just that full combination is just going to wreck most of what you can do pretty quickly. And again, watch your radar, but if you can take this guy out, he got upgraded just like the wizards will be. Again, as that shield pops up, you want to try and stagger it before it walks away. And there you go. There should be one more yellow knight. It's going to be in the back again. And you've also got a knight up here again. Look at your radar. Be careful of that. Now check your corner over here. And also remember, you can't have one slowly walking out in front of you. Besides, this dude is going to charge. But you can have one big Boomer Knight walk out in front, just as we do every round. Watch this guy here in front. And again, if you take that shot, sucks to pull, but that's the one I was waiting on. I knew it was back there. There. Sniper shots do make quick work of them, even if it is 3/4 damage. 3/4 arc sniper damage still is a lot of damage. Taking most of them out at this point. They will funnel to you for a little while from this left side, so use that to your advantage. Did find another boomer this round, so we've got a little extra to deal with. And again, the grenade, kind of a nice way to... Ow, that hurts. Yeah, that boomer in the back needs to go down quick. Can't find him right now because all I'm seeing is acolytes. Then every time I actually see him, there he is. Should have his shield up, should be able to drop him after this. He's nice and down. Save my grenade for the guy above. And there's your wizards up top that I'm talking about. They're going to be major wizards, yellow bar wizards, whatever you want to call it. This dude will again be up here, so if you can bounce that one off the wall, try and pull him up to a point where you can actually see him and finish him off. If you don't kill him, just save another grenade for him, you'll be able to finish him that way. Now you're going to have some wizards pop out up here. Take out the regular smaller ones first, and then just take your time to find those major wizards. She's going to be up there as well. If you can finish her, great. If you can't, watch for these hallowed wizards. They're going to hurt like crazy, so just try and take them out quickly. Again, you're still going to have this knight up here. If he's shooting you, be careful. Once you've kind of got him aggravated, he will be a little more focused on this door. So, you know, shoot him from a pretty good cover spot and just watch it, because his shots will come at a really odd angle. And just get your ammo into Omnigul when you can. I'm actually out of primary. That's kind of a bummer. That wizard in the back, definitely no joke. Couple of rockets at least took her out. I'm about to finish up my ammo here, so this will be a cute trick. See what else is left back here. This hallowed knight will do some nice work if you can get some sniper shots into him and stagger him. Yeah, good old triple tap on that thing paying off for that 5th shot. And if you can just finish everything off with your sniper, you'll eventually get some more ammo. I gotta run out there and pick up half the world of ammo, but I'm trying not to die. At this point, I just don't want to lose all my work. So I think there's one boomer down below. Got Omnigul in the back, who still hurts like crazy. If you even missed that first shot, your second one's even more useless. There's the knight I was looking for. Come on, I want that knight down. And again, if you want to move back and forth. My grenades might actually get her. Crit snipes still do a lot of damage, so don't forget about those. If you have her shield down, you're still going to be working her. Alright, one more bullet in her. Somehow I got 2 extra bullets. I don't even know how I got those 2 extra. It's like a double mulligan shot right there. There's my ammo I was waiting on. Alright, now I can probably just finish her off with a rocket, honestly. Seems like a fun way to take her out in a blaze of glory. I'm going to take out Big Boy first, just so he doesn't ruin my day. Reload, and come to the other side. Finish her off in style. Now, if you don't have 3 of coins equipped, sadly it doesn't matter. They kind of turned that one off for her, taking away your fun and your work, and she is down. Takes some work, guys, but, you know, honestly, not too shabby.
Agents of Crota's will have been defeated.
See if I've got anything in the grand scheme of stuff that's going to go away. I kind of do.
Guardian, have given them something new to
I'm really going to miss out on that distant star. Crap. Well, that one's going to go away for sure. But that's a wrap, guys. I was just checking my inventory. We'll see if I lose that one or not. But as always, guys, thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys appreciate the guide and the video. Yeah, just be patient on this one. There's too many things in here that can one-shot you quickly. If you're by yourself, you got to start the whole boss fight over. So, caution, for sure. Have a good one, guys. Let's see if I get anything good. Didn't even matter if I changed my gear. 17 strange coins. I got 18 last week. Woo! I don't need strange coins. So, thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below. Lets me know you guys are enjoying the content. If you don't like the video, give me a dislike, but also drop me a comment. Spend the time. Let me know what I can do to improve this for you. I'm still always trying to make all this stuff better. So, trying to make content you guys like, enjoy coming back to, trying to make you guys a real audience that just enjoys what I'm doing. So, thank you guys for your support. Continued. Everything has been great. And other than that one, enjoy the week. Iron Banner. I'll check the inventory status in about 6 hours and get that one up for you. Have a good one, guys, and enjoy.